Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We got a little something different coming back around to a little bit of Pike and Shot that we're working on. And so we decided to pick up, because we've been on the hunt for like an all plastic cavalry box for that period. And so found this from Perry Miniatures actually. So it was a mounted men at arms 1450 to 1500, which not quite fits our time period because we're kind of dealing with like the Landsknechts and everything. So a little slightly right about that time period, but also a little bit past that. But by and large, for our purposes, I think this will serve us pretty well here. So again, 28 mil plastic here. Perry does some good work as well. And then get a little idea of the piece breakdown there. So basically, we're going to get 12 cavalry figures, some bases, and then some flags as well. So we'll see what that's all about. But we'll get this open and sorted out for you guys and tell you what's all in there and give you a look. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, got everything open here for you. Definitely well packed as far as just the amount of stuff that is in that. Fairly typical like box for a unit in these games. So we get a sprue of bases here. And these are a little bit different than what we're used to because mainly playing like again Pike and Shot and stuff like that. So I think the smaller ones seem like the normal size cavalry bases I'm used to with, but these seem a little bit longer here. So we got to double check and compare them. But probably looking at like 50 mil squares I think for what we've been doing so far with cavalry just to kind of keep things consistent. But anyway, that's something we'll figure out later. But nonetheless, really cool to have that, and certainly anything you don't use here can be reused elsewhere. So really good stuff there. Then a really interesting little bit of history on the men at arms and kind of depending on what game or specific period you're going to be using them as. And what nation and forces and all that. So just some of the different variations and combinations you can make in the kit here. So a little bit of history first, really cool, just to define that, and then very generous with the flags here. So definitely worth like getting a good photocopy of those, and probably like some gloss paper or something like that. But good stuff there. A little bit more on the history and the horse armor, and just some hints and tips on building it. So very useful there. And then on the back we get even more here. So England, Italian states, military orders, and Savoy. So again, just very generous on that. Then the miniatures themselves, what we're looking at here. So basically, we get 4 sprues of horses and then 3 of the guys themselves. So horses are pretty cool. I like that they made this really compact. A lot of other companies you'll see it's like something similar would be like like 2 horses on a sprue or something like that. Here though you get 3 complete ones. So if we can get this to focus up for you guys, I'm trying to show you some detail here. So, and again, that's just the basic horse. There's other bits and stuff for adding various armor, so the different heads and such available as well. But pretty cool overall. And then, of course, the backside here. So, lots of flexibility here in putting these together. So, but again, we get 12 total, 12 horses, 12 riders, of course. So anyway, 4 of those. And then onto the main sprue here. So again, we get 3 of these, which will give us the 4 riders per. These are all exactly the same, so we're going to get rid of 2 of them here for you guys, and then just focus in on one of them. So, we get, again, different armored horse heads here, so depending on, which style you want, whether it's more Holy Roman Empire, Italian states, or whatever else you want. Lots of extra sword bits and everything here, torsos, with more and less armor and stuff on here, and bits and pieces here. So that I think is going to be the Italian plate. We'll flip that around here for you guys in just a moment. Again, various arms and things. That's kind of what one of the guide was mentioning is just make sure that the arms that you're attaching and stuff to the torso kind of like make sense with the armor of the torsos themselves. Here's some more of the various plate bits and stuff for the more German style here, with all the little flutes and stuff in there. And then various lance bits, again, more heads, so again, way more than you're going to need for the kit, so that's always nice for conversion bits and stuff later on. So in general, as long as we're dealing with like various plastics, so like these guys, Warlord, whatever Victrix might make, those are just some off the top of my head, but by and large, same scale and everything, right? So some decent compatibility there for kit bashes. And then just to show you guys again, really great detail that they've got here. So Perry's, of course, do good work. So a little bit of detail on the Italian plate there. So you're definitely gonna spend a little bit of time tinkering with and make sure fitting and just getting these guys together, just so that they look exactly as to what you want them. Again, we're kind of going with more of like a mercenary cavalry feel here, so we're gonna double check what we're doing with these guys for Pike and Shot specifically, and then kind of just make some tweaks here and there. We do have some other conversion bits too if we need to, but plenty of stuff here. So if we can get this to focus for you guys as well, kind of take a look at the heads there, and again, really good detail. So definitely no complaints. This is the first Perry kit we've ever had. So and nothing to complain about. Lots and lots of bits, and again, looks like everything's pretty neat overall. Upon looking at it closer to, not really much in the way of mold lines or anything to deal with, so this should be a pretty fun process here, figuring out what we're going to do specifically for that. So let's see if we can get that to focus in again for you guys there. So, and then our various lances and stuff. So yeah, these guys should be a nice addition here to our mercenary cavalry. Might even be able to use them a little bit more for Imperial cavalry. We'll see what we again come up with. But overall, very happy here. So with that Perry Man-at-Arms box here, mounted Men-at-Arms specifically 1450 to 1500. So obviously you can pick them up with Perry's at the Perry site. I think we ended up getting these from Warlord actually, but they have them listed on there too. So and again, mainly because we were in the hunt for like some more plastic cavalry as opposed to just all metal cavalry. Just kind of got tired of dealing with that for what we're working on. But let us know in the comments, guys, if you have picked up a lot of stuff from the Perrys, specifically even this kit, and your overall thoughts and how you enjoyed the kit and what you've done with them for your armies. It'd be really interesting to hear from that. Whether you're playing more, the exact time period for these guys, or getting a little bit later on into late 1400s, early 1500s, and so on, with some of the other Italian wars and stuff going on, and later as we see the rise of again the Landsknechts and other stuff like that. So yeah, but for now, like I said, this should suffice for our kits or our purpose here for the army. So this kit is a good start, depending on how much we end up deciding to do on the cavalry arm of the army. We'll probably pick some more up once we get these assembled and see how we like the final sort of look and feel of these guys. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody who has been stopping by. If you could smash that like and subscribe too, just to help us continue to grow. Leave us some comments like we were saying earlier, and then we'll be back very soon for you guys with some more Pike and Shot content. So take care, guys.